I'm joined now from Brussels by Ian Lesser, the Vice President of the German Marshall Fund of the United States. Thanks very much for speaking with us here. All of the goings-on that we've seen on Wednesday, how big a geopolitical win is that for the people who aren't too friendly and the countries who aren't too friendly with America? I'm thinking here the likes of Iran, China, Russia.
Well, obviously, it gives a boost to the Chinese, to the Russians, Iranians, others who will be very quick to criticize the United States as not being the bastion of democracy and stability that it purports to be. I think that's obviously an embarrassment for the United States. It's also an embarrassment with allies, of course, who do wish us well. I think you can also exaggerate this. It's not surprising that in Moscow or in Beijing they would take this line, but the truth is that President Biden, incoming President Biden, is going to get a very good reception. He might even get a better reception now because there'll be a great deal of sympathy for him.
Talking of allies there, I was at a G7 conference that was held here in France, and I remember the nations distinctly just hoping that they'd be able to get through the conference without Donald Trump making too much of a hoo-ha. 12 days now until Joe Biden comes in. Will he be able to fix those rifts that have emerged between the allies and the US?
Well, fix is a tough word. I mean, obviously there are some issues. Trade is probably the principal one, but also some regulatory issues around data protection and other things that are going to be very difficult, are going to require a lot of work. But there will be goodwill to do that between the United States and Europe. In some other areas, like climate and Iran, it will be much easier. And I think with the Democrats now controlling the Senate, it will be easier still for Joe Biden to do as he says he will do, to move much closer to the European position on many of these things. I think you'll see rapid movement on the U.S. coming back into the Paris Climate Accords, for example. So I think there's tremendous scope for improvement, and I'm sure this is going to be a priority for the Biden administration.
Ian Lesser there joining us from the German Marshall Fund. Thank you very much.